Go and get the trophy. It's that way. That way, yeah, OK.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 painfully funny British TV moments.
This is Zest, okay. Yeah, right?
Zest.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just kind of...
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Song and Dance Man.
Song and Dance Man's good, it's not the one. Sean!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the times across British television, both fictional and live broadcasts, that left us in hysterics. Even if it was at the slight expense of someone else, you can't deny just how brilliant these moments were. Disagree? Please direct all grievances to the comments below. Number 10. How did you know? University Challenge. Another reminder that not only is there always someone out there smarter than you, but there are some who can apparently see into the future.
Prime Minister of the United Kingdom for the...
Trinity Morley.
Margaret Thatcher.
How else do you explain how this jammy fella from Cambridge was able to guess the answer to a question that wasn't even half finished being announced?
How did you know I was going to ask for the longest period of time?
Well, what else is it going to be?
Even Paxman is taken aback at how Morley was able to nail Margaret Thatcher as an answer right off the bat. Hope that's not how he handles all questions in his life. The breakups must be brutal.
They're on French land borders, you smartasses.
Number 9. Only the Young. The X Factor. If you happen to know which audience member paid top bill to go on the live stages of the X Factor only to scream his head off during the elimination stages, give him a pint on us, because this had us cracking up. We've never heard such vocal hatred for a boy band before. The man just keeps screaming their name over and over, not losing an ounce of passion in his dislike. And best of all, as if the cosmos just wanted him to shut up, said boy band were swiftly kicked out of the competition moments later.
The act who received the fewest votes is... Only the Young.
Now that is dedication. Number 8, Just the Zest. Sunday Brunch. Richard Blackwood is many things. Actor, rapper, survivor of appearing on Hollyoaks, but he sure as hell doesn't know what Zest is.
You want me to just squeeze the juice in there?
Don't need the juice, just the zest.
Appearing on the rather tame Sunday Brunch, you wouldn't expect anything cringy, or even anything outside of mediocre to happen. At least until he's asked to add zest to a meal.
This is Zest, okay. Yeah, right?
Zest.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just kind of... You know what I mean? Yeah. So which way is it? That way?
No, the other way.
That way, I see.
What does he do? He cuts the lemon in half. Gets corrected, starts grating the lemon, gets corrected, continues to grate the inside of the lemon, gets corrected.
No. I want the outside bit.
You want the outside?
Yeah. That's what I want.
It may have taken him a while to actually get to the zest, but at least he added what probably amounted to the most exciting moment in the history of Sunday Brunch. Number 7, I've Got Nothing Left. EastEnders.
Are you alright?
It's no secret that EastEnders is not the height of British television, or acting, or anything in general. Basically, it's the equivalent of Limbo. Everything about it is terrible, and yet it still somehow makes it to broadcast.
I've got nothing left!
That being said, this piece of so-called drama really tipped the scale of what little quality the show had going for it. Not to trounce over Ian's breakdown as he reacts to his daughter's demise, but I'm sorry, the face, the dialogue, the delivery, it's kind of a shock Phil didn't call him a numpty before breaking down laughing. Number 6, Tough Enough. Channel 4 News. Ed Miliband is many things. Part squirrel, nostrils that you could fly a Concorde through, the embodiment of the word posh, but tough.
You understand what the point is here? The point is people think you're just not tough enough.
Well, let me tell you, right? Let me tell you. Okay.
I mean, we're sure he plays a mean game of Scrabble, but come on if you think you're hard enough tough. That's a bit of a stretch. Quizzed by Paxman on what kind of Prime Minister he would be if given the chance, Miliband takes the stance that he's the toughest politician around. The fact he misspoke the word to start with doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
But am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Number 5, when Alice met Elvis. Never mind the buzzcocks.
Now, I met Elvis in 1970. I got a thing that says Elvis wants to meet you.
There have been many impressive guest hosts on this comedic twist of a quiz show, and while we love a piece of Barrowman, there's just no debating the might and magnitude of Alice Cooper. Not only does the godfather of rock stand tall as an icon of music, but turns out the man is a genius storyteller.
He said, hey, I want to show you something. We go in the kitchen, he opens a drawer, takes out a loaded 38, snub-nosed 38, puts it in my hand, and he says, I'm going to show you how to take this gun out of somebody's hand.
Recounting the time he met Elvis Presley, Alice elaborates on how he somehow found himself standing in his kitchen with Elvis trying to show him how to disarm a person. Alice's response was legendary.
A little devil here on my shoulder says, shoot him.
Number 4, Ayoade's interview, Channel 4 News.
If you were asking yourself a question now, what would it be?
I mean, couldn't you get anyone else to come?
Look, unless you're mentally prepared, then you should in no way attempt to step up to Richard Ayoade. The man will beat you into a coma with sarcasm and wit until you start to question your life choices.
But give me something in return. I mean, because
What
the
do
other
you want?
part of you is, well, look.
That was not a good chat-up line.
At least that's what happened during the most unorthodox of interviews, with Ayoade flipping the script on Krishnan Guru Murthy to the point where the star of the IT crowd was rapidly destroying the cocky journalist with quip after quip, even calling back to the time where he was shut down by both Quentin Tarantino and Robert Downey Jr. Remember, Ayoade doesn't back off, he parries.
And you're sort of doing the same thing tonight, but...
In a way, yeah.
But Richard, thank you very much indeed for coming.
Don't thank me, I've done nothing for you.
Number 3, Blobby Strikes Back. Big fat quiz of the 90s.
Please welcome, apologies Jack, Mr. Blobby. Oh.
Once a terrifying figure in children's television, and now, well, still a terrifying figure in children's television. But now we know he has a sense of humour that even the best of British comedians can hardly contend with. Arriving during the climax of this star-studded quiz marathon, Mr. Blobby proceeds to throw the set into chaos.
Genuinely distressing. Don't do that.
Knocking things over, uprooting all control from Jimmy Carr, and of course, scaring the upper class out of Jack Whitehall. While the likes of Dara O'Brien couldn't be having a better time, Blobby continually haunts Jack with his iconic, if soul-shattering voice. Thanks for taking one for the team, Jack.
Go and get the trophy.
It's that way. That way, yeah, okay.
Number 2, Ginos Grandmother. This morning.
If it had, like, ham in it.
Philip and Holly are well known for their flubs, gaffes, and general inability to stop themselves from bursting into fits of giggles.
It's closer to a British carbonara.
But this was a step beyond, and all it took was a bit of Italian sass. During one of his signature cooking presentations, Gino D'Acampo is left aghast as Holly, in one of her, well, Hollier moments, states that his dish is actually closer to a British carbonara than he'd like to admit.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
The sentiment comes across as so ludicrous that Gino unleashes a comeback with such ferocity, you could practically hear the Italian national anthem in the background.
You can put a ham at home if you want.
Excuse me.
Number 1, charming. Catchphrase.
£290. What do you think it is?
Tip the waiter.
Never on a game show has an unfortunate coincidence been so hilarious. As per the usual formula, contestants are slowly presented with a picture piece by piece that gives hints towards the overall catchphrase. Simple enough, and this time was certainly no different. The only issue, well, the more panels removed, the more the picture seemed to reveal a banana, well, having a good time.
Sean, 5 seconds, here we go.
Prepping the rocket for launch, brandishing the short sword, getting their mojo on, you get the idea. The fact the catchphrase turned out to be Snake Charmer was just the cherry on top.
Sean!
Snake charmer.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.